How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm just ripping out here in Craze to do a little bit of running around on this very snowy morning here in Calgary. I say morning, well, it's 10:42. It was very cuddly and warm and cozy and all those other words in Lucky this morning. Although I need to say right here at the top, well, I was going to say last night when it happened, I'm like, when I start the next video, I'm going to declare I was wrong and that the whole diesel heater with the van charging the house batteries versus not charging the house batteries had anything to do with causing the white smoke to blow. But I might have to reel that back a little bit, because what happened last night is I got back to Lucky and I thought I had enough diesel to last till I got back after I dropped Brooklyn back home with her mom, but I ran out of diesel while I was out of the van. So the system had turned itself off, and it wasn't, everybody just calmed down. It was okay. It was a little cool inside, but the heater had been running all day, so Penny was fine, but ran out of diesel. So the system shuts itself off, obviously. I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but any system that requires fuel when there's no longer fuel to help it run, it doesn't work. Did you know that? Anyways, I filled it up with diesel, and it took me it started up once, completely failed, no white smoke. Started up a second time, blue white smoke, which is what made me think immediately, well, Lucky's not running right now, so obviously my whole little theory goes out the window. And then it stopped the pump, it turned it back on, and Bob's your uncle, it came back to life, and it's been ticking away, keeping my dumbass warm ever since. So of course, initially I was like, well, I wasn't running the van, so the house batteries weren't being charged, so obviously that has nothing to do with it. It was all a complete moot point. But the differing variable there is that the system ran out of fuel and it was cold, so maybe that had something to do with it as well. Either way, I'm going to keep my eye on it. I'm actually on my way right now to the UPS store to hopefully pick up my atomizer screens. I didn't make it up there yesterday. Well, actually, I made it up there yesterday. Brooklyn and I were driving by and everybody and their dog was in the UPS store. It's like it's that time of year or something where people are sending packages all over the planet. So we didn't stop. Didn't feel like cutting into our night that way. So I'm ripping up there now, gonna grab those. I was considering opening up the diesel heater today and fixing it, but I'm heading up to Banff fairly soon. Maybe we'll just do it up there and we'll have a little bit more of a controlled environment. I'm gonna pick up my Wave 2 air conditioner, but it's also a heater, so we'll have that to sort of keep our ass warm while we're working on it. That's where my head's at right now anyway, and I gotta drop some more stuff off. And of course, we gotta do a taste test with these quality Pringles that were sent by Bill. Thank you, sir. We just need some Canadian ones to compare to. Yeah, this is looking like a much better time to be here. Teach only 2 people in there as opposed to 50. Oh, hello, sir. How are you? Not too bad. Beep, beep, beep.
So much to carry.
I know, you guys busy too. I drove by last night and it's like the entire city was in here. That time of year.
Not drastic increase, but increase in price.
I have no idea what that is.
This is probably what I ordered. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. What is that? They're little atomizer screens for a diesel heater. Thank you for accommodating Brooklyn the other night when you were so busy too. That was very kind of you. I appreciate it. All right, we'll see you guys later.
Comes in with the hope that she's
I know.
stamp.
Yeah, so it was very kind of you. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Have a good day. Huh. Okay, well, there's a larger box as well. I don't know who sent that. I'll take a peek in a moment. Oh, I got, I'm assuming, my atomizer screens. Let's check it out. That's what it feels like. Even Akshay didn't know. He's like, what are they? Yep. There they are. Little atomizer screens. We should be set for a while now. Put that into the stock. 4 of them. Not too bad. I think they were like $7 too. So not too bad. And yeah, I had to thank Kernal again. I did stop in here 2 days ago when I got all those other packages, like the quality snacks, and they were busy then. Brooklyn came in with me, and she was with a customer, but she did go out of her way to make sure that Brooklyn gets a little stamp on her hand. It's like something that the Pirate Princess looks forward to when we come here together. All right, so that is out of the way. Now I'm just trying to think what's my best route here. I need to get over to Lindsay's to drop some stuff off and pick some stuff up, like the Wave 2 for the trip to Banff. Is it better to do that and then come back? And then back? No, we're gonna drop this shoebox off first. Tally freaking ho. Woo! I love driving in snowy conditions in the Jeep. Tear through it like a hot knife through butter with a little bit of wiggle wag in your arse. So pretty right now, driving through these neighborhoods with all the big pine trees with the snow weighing down their branches. I love that look. It's like a winter wonderland. Huh. Ooh, this church has a 2 p.m. Russian service. Cool. Oof. So yeah, apparently this, I don't know. I was talking to Mom, and these are the only sorts of places that are left to drop these, come on, button! These Operation Christmas Child shoeboxes off. I remember back in the day, I say that a lot. I must be getting older. But I do remember back in the day where, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm misremembering it, but I'm pretty sure Dairy Queen used to have a Christmas tree set up in the lobby of their restaurant, like maybe not all Dairy Queens, but the one I went to, and we would take our shoeboxes there, and then whoever would come pick them up. I know you can also go down to wherever like the main OCC headquarters is here in town, but I think that's downtown. So now we just have to put in our cash donation for the box, and Mom told me that it's actually gone up. Envelope says 10, but apparently it's actually 12. Where are my loonies? Ha-ha! Up here in Canada land. We got the $1 coin called a loonie. 1, 2. All right, so how do I seal this sucker up? Do I have to, oh, there it is. Tear along the perforation and then hope that these are of higher quality than the ones that killed George Costanza's fiance. Put this in the box and we out of here. Grace, take a little bit of a break, shall you? Ugh. All right, done and done. To the garage. Okay, so got to make some room in here for the items that we want to bring camping. Now I did clean out Penny's litter box first thing this morning and put some fresh wood pellets on top. So this bin is actually going to come out and we are not going to take that with us. So let's get all this stuff out here. Make some room. Where are you going to go? Here for now. Grab this bad boy. Welcome back. Wave 2. This here. Hang on. Now, I'm not 100% sure. I've never really used this thing in heat mode. Hi, Sadie. How are you?
How are you?
Not too bad. Just getting a few items. Why, you're not at school today?
No, I'm at school. I was just at work after this.
Oh, you're on the way to the zoo right now? Say hi.
Hello. I was like, do you want a hug?
Maybe I'm lonely. No, I'm fine.
Do you want a hug?
I'll take a hug.
Force upon you.
Okay,
a
fine.
hug.
Force a hug. Oh, I appreciate that.
No problem. I was right behind you. Like, actually,
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
I was like, oh, that's right here. That's right.
Nice. Okay. I'm going to come in and use your facilities when I'm done.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, thank you.
No worries.
Propane fire pit, propane, which we'll probably have to, hopefully I can find a place to just have him fill it. It's so expensive to swap when you still have some gas left. If I had a nickel. Okay, got everything we need. That was a lovely camera angle. I was not prepared to have another co-star in that scene, but it happened fairly well. Thank you for the storage services. And now we are out of here again. Oh yeah, we got that box to open up. To the recycling bin. Plus, I might have my van garbage riding shotgun. Well, not quite shotgun. Footwell. Shotgun adjacent. There. That looks like good a place as any. Haha. Let's see what we got. Ooh, a couple of things in here. Hello, hello. From Jeremy. I don't see where it is. Here it is. A proper from tag. Gift number 1. This should help keep Lucky's windshield clear of ice and snow this winter. Enjoy, from Jeremy. There's 2 things in here. Is this one of those things that you put on the outside of the windshield? I think you mentioned that this was coming, sir. There's 2 bags in here, though. Windshield cover. Well, that's cool. I have to give that a shot. What's in this one? Same thing? Hi. Oh, wait, there's another. There's 2 separate tags in here. Gift number 2. Grace deserves some loving too. This is made specifically for her windshield and may be towable while deployed. Well, I already have one from Roxanne and JD, but thank you very much, sir. You should be able to shorten the straps. At least it will work well for overnight parking. Thank you, sir. Hi-ya. Woo, very fancy. I appreciate that, my man. We'll see about getting those on in a future episode. And now, before we take off, let's do a little bit of recycling, shall we? Done and done. All right. Don't leave the vehicle masks on the hood. That would be a bad day for everyone. Okay, now I need to get rid of that garbage. I need to get rid of this cup. I've actually been making a good solid effort to use my stainless steel straws because I got an abundance of those on hand. And paper straws still suck today, just like they did yesterday. So, been doing my best to do that. We're gonna get rid of that cup, and then we're gonna get that straw back into Lucky and give it a little bit of a cleaning. But we also should get a little bit more diesel, so we can fill the tank up, so we don't have to worry about it. So let's do that, because a gas station sounds like the perfect place to both get rid of garbage and retrieve some diesel. Here we go. Cut through it, Grace. Dun 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 dun. Excellent. Not that busy here right now. Pull right up and get us some diesel fuel. Actually, you know what? I just had this thought. I don't know if this is going to be a good experiment. Yes, Bill sent me a bunch of Pringles, but my whole intention here, just turn Grace off, take a break, darling, was to compare American Pringles to Canadian Pringles. But these showed up with that lavalier microphone, which I'm not using right now. We'll get there. And that was on my Amazon wish list on Amazon.ca. So if Bill just added these to that order, would these not just be Canadian Pringles? I'm not going to go out of my way to buy more Pringles, considering how many he sent. So I'm not going to do an official one-to-one taste test right now. I could also just tell as soon as I put it in my gob whether it's good or not. I don't know what I was expecting. Those aren't as heinous as the ones that I had in Montana. So either these came from Amazon.ca or the Pringles in Montana are just way worse than anywhere else. It's so foamy. I want it to come squirting out the top. Let's just get another 6 liters, shall we? Better safe than sorry. All right. For the ooh yucky nar nar diesel smell, like just gets everywhere. Yuck. Put this there. Ew. And you can go as well as you. Oh, all right. Back to the good ship Lucky to check on the big fat putty tats. Here we go. Hello, Avril. How are you, darling? Hi, Lucky. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't think about that when I first opened these up from that Amazon package the other night. Oh well. Good excuse to just go back down to Montana, I guess. Penny, I'm home. Where are you? Oh, you in the back? You in the back? There you are. Ooh, ooh, snow! Hello, my dear. How are you? Whoa! Getting snow all over our So Cozy cover here. Had it down so you could read your newspaper. Hello, darling. Hi. Don't pet me with that hand. It's wet and cold now, covered in snow. Let me fill up the diesel, then we'll give you some treats. You little girl. Don't want to get the smell of diesel all over my keys. Let's do this. Open up the fuel door. Open up the cap. There we go. Get our pour spout ready. There we go. And refuel the good ship Lucky once again. Don't want to make a habit out of running out of diesel fuel. Not when the temperatures are getting as cold as they are. Nice. There, that's nice and full. Get the disposable glove off. Lock up the roto packs. Lock up the fuel door. Nailed it. Well, the good news is I got snackies for a while then. At the very least. All right, get off the big clod hoppers here. My goodness, these boots, I tell you, they're something else. But they keep the snow out. There we go. Welcome back to the tiny home on wheels. Now, let's see if we can get that putty tat down here. Now, she had some greenies last night, so let's, oh yeah, and I had some toques. I think that's how they are pronounced, right? Those are tasty AF. I'm glad there's 2 more sleeves left. The sour cream and onion ones or whatever, they did not last long. The paprika ones are still in here somewhere. They're hiding. I haven't gotten up the gumption to give them a shot yet. I think they're right there. Yes, they are. But she had greenies, so let's give her some Blue Buffalo bursts today, shall we? Oh, Penny. Am I some? Come on. Come get it. Want some? Come here. Come on. Hi-ya. You just having a lazy snow day? Like, what the actual F, lady? Well, fine then. Your bed also looks like it's about to fall off. Here, we'll come see you. Maybe we can fix this whole situation. Hello. Hi. Oh, you like this? Oh, yeah, sure. Good girl. What about this one? You this? You need your nails clipped again, lady. Put that on the docket for things to do soon. I don't think I can fix this while you're on it. No, I don't think so. Try shoving it, but you keep dragging it off when you jump off. You're messing up my bed, man. Why are you messing up my bed, man? Here, shove it back this way. There. It's a little bit better. You're very helpful. You're very helpful. I know. There, it's a bit better. All right, you make good choices. Just got a little bit of time here before I gotta go get the Pirate Princess. It's doing some tidying up around the van as you do dishes and whatnot with the good old vinegar right here. Slowly getting everything clean. Actually, I think I'm gonna have myself a bowl of cereal as well because these Fruit Loops with marshmallows are, they got, oh, I was gonna say they're getting down to near the bottom, but they're actually not. That's a good, well, it's either a really healthy bowl of Fruit Loops with marshmallows or two smaller bowls of Fruit Loops with marshmallows. We shall see. How's this lid? This lid needs to be cleaned. It's really, there's something really cozy about wintertime. I mean, it's like in any sticks and bricks or any home, right? But it's just, you just kind of adapt to wherever your home is at the time. And I'm just like looking out my window at the snow-covered landscape. There's a hotel, there's a restaurant, you know, it's just, I'm in here, nice and cozy. It's just really nice. It's probably why I really, really like winter. And it is nice and warm in here. So I am having to run the diesel heater a little higher than normal. What is it at right now? So over here we are at, set at 20, so I just bumped it up to 21. So we'll put that back down to 20. But she is doing well. She's keeping it nice and warm in here for sure. And what's our diesel level looking like? There you go. See, we didn't quite get it up to the tippy top because it's basically 2 Rotopacks with a night of use in between. So 15-liter tank. We will not run out anytime soon, so that is mucho better. Check and make sure. Yeah, that's nice and sealed because we are going to have to fill that and then refill the bottle that we fill that with. Oh, the magical juggle. And yes, Sad day. The elf didn't make it into the shoebox. He was just a little bit too bulky once everything else we picked up got in there. So I guess this creepy mother effer is now a part of the good ship Lucky. Oh, your hands are like, what are they? Are they magnets? Oh no, they're just Velcro. Where are we gonna put? Ooh, I spy a spot. I did remember all my Christmas decorations this year. I actually just dropped them off at the garage as well. I'll be doing that later down the road, but for now. Ah! He's just, hang on. Can we get his legs up maybe? Look, take this stupid tag off of him. Release my dollar store elf, sir. Good Lord. I paid $5 for this thing. Dollar store my rear end. Have him hold his feet. Doesn't work. That elf just ate shit. Well, yeah, of course that won't work. That's the opposite. Wait a second. Have him loop and then hold. What is happening? Quality content. Quality content. Hold your arms. You want me to hold the bread. I want you to hold it between your legs. That's not going to stay up and trim. You're like an acrobat, sir. All right, welcome to the good ship, Lucky. You lazy little turd. Nailed it. That was a lot. Okay, I need a bowl, and it's buried in the back here. I need a better system. Oh, yeah, see, we knock everything out when we pull it. This is not good. Too many things, not enough space. Although I'll tell you this, and I hope I can stick to my guns. Obviously, I'm not the best, let's say, minimalist, right? I don't know how much headroom there is right now. Hang on. It looks very high. But I'm not. I'm just simply not a very good minimalist. And that's fine. I kind of know that. I've gotten much better, obviously, over the last few years than I ever was in my... Get it in you. And what I'm looking forward to when I do find an apartment or whatever the sticks and bricks might be, is I do want to focus as hard as I can on keeping things to a minimum. Because I think back to when I used to live in sticks and bricks, all of the different iterations that I had throughout my life before I got to this point. And I had so much stuff, dude. And I moved so much that, oh yeah, we need the water. Get that out here. I moved so, well, I shouldn't say frequently, but I guess I said much. I moved so much that it just always became this headache because there was so much stuff. And every time I moved, I would always purge. And looking back, I'm like, why didn't I just learn to not collect as much crap, you know? But I don't know, I guess that's just in our nature, and we are in sticks and bricks, and we've got a bigger space, we're going to fill it with stuff. However, I've never moved into a place after having lived in a van for as long as I have, right? And I've definitely learned how to make a smaller space work, and I've proven to myself that I can live without the same amount of excess. Now, this is obviously, I'm saying this, and I have clothes at my parents, and I've got stuff in the garage at my cousins. But I think about even the things that are there and there, once I have them all with me in one location, that's still very minimal, and I want to focus on keeping it that way. I hope I can, now that I've proven to myself that, by and large, I can do it. I clearly have not learned that with a swivel seat comes the ability to sit, not on the floor. Ugh. There we go. But yeah, for those that, I don't know, maybe you just stumbled upon the video, you haven't been caught up with all of the going-ons here on Van Life Plus, well, make sure you're subscribed and you have notifications turned on so you never miss a Van Life Plus episode. But yeah, I started this chapter by declaring that I am going back to sticks and bricks. There is no specific timeline for when that's going to happen, depending on whatever life throws at me. It could be next month, but by and large, it's more than likely the end of this chapter, because it really just depends on what kindergarten will look like for Brooklyn, right? There isn't really many full-day kinders around, and there's been some talk about something called split days, where you go for a full day but only 3 days a week, and the week after that you go 2 days a week. It just seems silly. But I remember I don't remember per se, but when I went to kindergarten, I know it was this way. And I know from being a school photographer for as many years as I was, by and large, kindergarten is either AM or PM, right? You go in the morning, you're usually done around noon, or vice versa. right? And I think with schedules and all of that, morning will be better for Brooklyn, but that might mean that I need that place not a lot sooner, but by the time she's doing that sort of stuff, you know? And I'm just being as transparent as I can regarding that stuff here on my YouTube channel, which is titled Van Life Plus. Looking forward to all that Plus can bring. And of course, like most everything on YouTube, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, right? People might be wondering, why are you still talking about it? Why don't you just do it? You lied. You said you were quitting van life. I didn't say I quit van life. I said I'm quitting van life, which means eventually it will happen. But no, I'm trying to be as smart about it as I can, save as much money, and make the transition, whatnot, as easy as possible. Because again, it ain't cheap to rent. And by and large, you usually need at least an entire month's rent just for damage deposit at the beginning. So that first month is usually doubly as expensive as it will be the rest of the months. So again, why rush something when I don't yet have to, for the people that are so easily confused about how life works? Furthermore, other people still may then say, well, why did you tell us so early? Why did you make such a big deal out of it? You were just doing that for clickbait. Well, no, I've never done clickbait in my life. I've made my videos clickable, but I've never done truly lying clickbait before. But in my experience, which is the only experience that matters when I'm talking about matters of me, I didn't tell people about a Jeep Wrangler once upon a time, and certain people acted like I murdered their mothers. So while I will always enjoy keeping certain things a surprise for the sake of storytelling here on the vlog, when it comes to these big life-altering changes, it's probably better to be a little bit more transparent as early on as I can. Now let's go play the game of, is paper towel on sale? Which honestly is not a game I will miss when I'm back in Sticks and Bricks. It's just so useful in van life though. Before the games begin, potty break. See, moment of truth. That's on sale. Too big, too big, too big. Oh no. Absolutely not. Tiger, you're my last hope. Well, that very effectively sends me on the hunt somewhere else for paper towel. That, however, will have to wait for a little bit later. It is time to hit the road, and before we do that, we're gonna need a little midday pick-me-up. Thank you, Ravita. Back out of the tiny home. Lights out. It's that time of day. Time to go get the Pyre Princess and enjoy some daddy-daughter time. Once more under the breach. Tally freaking ho.
Thank you.
There's so many. Fine. They don't even have the 2-pack of Bounty here, but I don't feel like driving anywhere else, so a couple of these rolls gonna live in Grace. I knew I bought her for a reason. Woo! Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. Yeah, something to fill that thing, but that definitely sounds like a future Matthew problem. You're gonna come with me? You three. Stay. Yes, I know. I hear you. Are you hungry? Gotta clean your bowl first. We had no paper towel, you see. Your bowl's been soaking in the white good stuff. Everybody just calm down. Obviously, I mean the vinegar, which it's not really white, it's clear. But it's called white vinegar, it's in the title. Nice, there you go, my dear. You're down here now making your presence known. Couldn't be bothered with the treats though, eh? Hmm? Yeah? Yeah, what you want? You looking for meat puck? See what you looking for? Here, how bad do you want meat puck? Do you want meat puck this bad? The damn laser light is back. Ooh. Yeah. All right. I'll get you meat puck. This? Is that what you want? Whoa! We almost dropped it. This, here you go. Half of a meat puck incoming, Miss Penelope. Oof. Dropped a little bit on the carpet. Yuck. Should really wash those things. Maybe that's what we'll do in Banff. Go to the laundromat and wash our yucky nar mats. They're very comfy, but these thick, high pile-ish bath mats really hold on to some grub. Not the kind you eat. It was a very poor choice of words. It's getting late. And it's very dark outside, and the So Cozy covers aren't on back here, which means anybody out there can see in here right now. Hello, world. Good night, world. There's one. And oh yeah, this one came all the way off when we peeped on Penny earlier. There we go. Now we're probably gonna have to We're probably gonna have to crank the heat because it's a little chilly back here again. We've been running on a little bit of a lower setting because it was warmer earlier, but now that the sun is gone, my goodness. It's also probably time for one of these bad boys. We're gonna have to wash all of our dirty bits. Not the cat. It's the only problem with Took's. Took head! Oh, yeah, it is what it is. I'm also gonna have to derobe that bad boy over there. Pull this sucker off. Oh, get myself nice and cozy for the evening. And living in a van in a Walmart parking lot, regardless of what the future might hold, isn't always pretty. I know. This is not a treat for you. You've already had your treats. You just hear the crinkling of the package. Is that what you hear? This? I don't think you want it. It's very minty. Avert your eyes, Penny. It's about to get very adult in here. Whoa. Oh, what did you think I meant? That was perfect timing. Thank you, Peanut Gallery. I appreciate it. Oh, these are even nicer this time of year because I'm not like overly sweaty. It's not like it was a plus 30 day out there and we were beating the heat and hunting shade. I think you get me wiping my pits. Twofer. Once here, once in the reflection of the TV. That is quality content. But no, it's nice because like these, you actually feel like you're getting refreshed. Like these just kind of sort of get off the initial sticky layer from the summer heat and whatnot. I've actually found myself using 2 or 3 of them in the summer, but this time of year, so far, this is my first time using these this time of year. They're great. Just get everything nice and shiny. I don't know. You're the one that hasn't clicked off the video yet. Do this like Jenga. Pull it out without knocking anything else out. Come here. There you go. Whew. Yeah. I mean, we talk about sticks and bricks, and I speak on what I'm specifically looking forward to when I go back, and yeah, it's a no-brainer. Shower on demand would be great. Come on up. Good girl. Not gonna lie, we definitely can make do, as I've been making do for over 3 years now, but I would be absolutely lying if I said I wouldn't be looking forward to that. Come on now. One, 2, and 3. Flannel up here, maybe. There we go. Hi. I guess it also goes without saying that it'll be nice to be able to stand up when I'm getting dressed or changed. Oh, I just made a bigger hole in my sweatpants. That is what it is. Nothing lasts forever. And yes, I am aware a high-top van would allow me to do that as well, but we don't have one of those, so... Yes. Oh. It is a cute little home, though, that's for darn sure. It's a nice little cozy home we built, isn't it, Penny? Yes. I wager we could probably do that no matter where we are. In fact, I know that's to be true. I know that's to be true. Yeah, why not? Thank you. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave this one here. You chewing on me. You don't want me to end the video? Or do I just taste so good you couldn't help yourself? Until the next one, everybody, just go out there, be happy, be creative, be yourselves. Most importantly, be positive. But remember, you can't make everybody happy because you're not tacos. Stop biting me. Did you not get enough meat, Puck? Mm-hmm.